And the Thunderbolt Aegislash protects itself, so nice. Not a ton of damage, but unfortunate on that special attack drop.
Right, and Rotom right now not going to be able to do too much damage to either of these Pokemon. Gardevoir itself is actually a pretty decently bulky Pokemon too, and we saw exactly how bulky Zapdos is, and it has a lot of staying power with that Roost, so London right now needs to find a way to knock out that Zapdos really, and knock out that Gardevoir as well to really win it.
Yeah, definitely. So we see the Moonblast actually into the Aegislash and the Thunderbolt, so doubling up. Maybe fearing that slot, maybe trying to get it less so it can't substitute. We'll see what happens here. The Thunderbolt on Gardevoir does huge damage. Actually, a critical hit! A critical hit takes it into the yellow. All right. Oh, going into Blade form. Shadow Ball! Who did he target? The Gardevoir's going to drop here. London with a big feint, taking the 3-1 lead right now. Dwee getting a little bit of health back on that leftovers.
Right, and right now it's Zapdos versus Wash Rotom, Aegislash, and Kangaskhan still in the back. So Zapdos has a lot of work to do if it really wants to try to steal this victory away.
Yes, it definitely, it's got an uphill battle with that Roost, that Rocky Helmet. It could be pretty strong here. We're seeing the Thunderbolt might pick up the feint on the Aegislash here. Does. Aegislash down to 0. All right, Kangaskhan is going to be coming in here after the Rotom uses Will-O-Wisp, and the Avoid. Really needed that to hit to get that chip damage over time.
Right, and right now it's going to be Zapdos with against that Wash Rotom and that Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan has to be careful. It has absolutely no way to recover its health, whereas Zapdos does. We saw Double Edge do a good amount of damage, but it will definitely not be able to pick up that knock on Zapdos. And at the same time, that Wash Rotom with that special attack drop will not be able to do too much damage to Zapdos back.
All right, decides to go with Fake Out here. Taking a big risk, going to take a lot of damage from that Rocky Helmet, maybe even more damage than the Fake Out did. Let's see what we get here from Wash Rotom here. Hydro Pump actually ends up connecting, but that special attack reduction could be rough. Oh my gosh, it's in the red. What does he do here? This is a huge turn.
Right now, the unfortunate thing is that Kangaskhan's going to be able to outspeed that Zapdos and probably knock it out. So really good position right now for London, and Kota really just not going to be able to do anything about this.
There it is, you're right. The double edge right into that slot. He is going to take damage from the Rocky Helmet, but Kangaskhan and Rotom, London taking game 2. Guys, we have a game 3. We have a game 3 for the Junior World Championships right now.
Right, and London played that game so beautifully. He realized all his options. He played meticulously. He thought about what he needed to do to pick up that victory against Kota. So back to the drawing board for both players. Wouldn't be surprised to see if Kota decided to change up his leads, which he did not change last time.
Yeah, that's very true. You know, like we always like to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And so Kota didn't. And actually, you know, it wasn't a bad lead either. You know, just things didn't work out for him on that particular turn. You know, you just gotta, maybe it's the choices you make.
Right, that last turn, if Zapdos did decide to protect itself from getting faked out, you know, maybe something could have happened, because that fake out hit and then the Hydro Pump hit as well. If Zapdos maybe protected itself that turn and decided to roost the next turn, it might have been able to pull it off for London.
Exactly.
Or for Kota, sorry.
Yes, for Kota. So couldn't be really any better. I can't believe it. I'm so excited to be here again. Going into Game 3, the Junior World Championships, guys. This is it for those of you that might just be tuning in. Your moment here.
This is it. I mean, third game, World Championship Finals for the Junior Division. Both players right now playing for $3,500 in scholarship. Second place will get $1,500 in scholarship. So, you know, I think the most important thing to these kids is the fact that they get to crown themselves as the world champion.
Yes, that is a huge accomplishment. All right, it looks like the lead from London is going to be the Garchomp Kangaskhan, and Kota not switching it up. Zapdos Kang again.
I think he has faith in his leads right now. Going to be interesting to see if he did decide to change it up in the back, but Kangaskhan Zapdos, I mean, it's brought him here, you know, maybe. So, gonna have to see what they do.
Sometimes you got to play with what you're comfortable with.
Right, definitely, and I agree with you there, Justin. Right now, I mean, both Kangaskhan's really having that fake out support going to be so vital for the teams, because Kangaskhan, you know, you can decide to fake out that Garchomp and have Zapdos be able to do whatever it wants this turn.
Exactly. All right, we're going to get that Mega Kangaskhan there. I believe that was from Kota there, and let's see what we get. A fake out, going non-Mega there. I think actually gets a critical hit. The Kangaskhan flinches and can't move. Rock Slide. Oh no, the avoid. I think it might have been the Zapdos there. Oh no, Zapdos avoiding the Rock Slide. That was huge, and a Thunder Wave going to slow down one of these Pokemon there, slowing down Kangaskhan.
Interesting
not to go Mega.
Interesting to see why he did not go Mega. I would believe that he is probably carrying the inner focus ability, which is why he decided not to Mega, so that if Kota's Kangaskhan did decide to fake out the Kangaskhan slot, he'd still be able to at least provide fake out support.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Dwee. I think that was a great call. but it looks like there was no damage there onto his Kang.
Right, and still that Zapdos, I don't believe it's carrying anything that can actually hit that Garchomp. So Garchomp's going to be a Pokemon that Kota wants to knock out, so that Zapdos can come in and do damage.
It looks like we're going to see the switch into Aegislash there, and you're exactly right, Dwee. That Garchomp is going to be a big threat. That's going to be Kota's #1 Pokemon to maybe get rid of here. Now going Mega for London. Garchomp with the Rock Slide again. Could pick up a flinch here. Could pick up a big flinch. All right, Kang into the yellow. Oh, the flinch! Are you kidding me? The flinch on Kangaskhan. This is huge. Oh my gosh, he's going to pick up the Fade. He drops the Mega. He drops the Mega. I'm throwing stuff. This is crazy. This is crazy.
And we see exactly how powerful Mega Kangaskhan is, doing so much damage as Aegislash decides to come in, thought it could come in for free, and it kind of did. But at the same time right now, Kota is playing without his Mega Kangaskhan. That is huge.
That was a huge turn. Now we see the Garchomp in for Kota. All right, both trainers facing each other down in this white-hot battle.
And Kangaskhan, of course, still going to be able to do damage to Aegislash if it can catch it with a Sucker Punch. And of course, Garchomp does not mind facing off against Aegislash with its ability to use Earthquake.
All right, there it is. We see the Protect on Garchomp. Oh, protecting itself. An Earthquake, though. There it is, doing damage to his own Kangaskhan, but doing a lot of damage to that Aegislash, and it still manages to get up behind the substitute, so that could be big here in the future. Oh, no. There it is, and some leftovers.
Right, that paralysis is not too important because that Kangaskhan was going to move last, and Garchomp protected itself. Kangaskhan not really going to be able to hit Aegislash at all usually, unless it's carrying, say, Crunch or something like that, but Sucker Punch is usually the more preferred option, unless it decided Power Punch its own Garchomp.
yeah, exactly. Most likely nothing would be getting damaged that turn from Kangaskhan anyway. Oh no, the paralysis though, maybe on the Sucker Punch that time. There goes the Dragon Claw into that Garchomp slot, gonna do a ton of damage. Down to 20 hit points. The Rough Skin's gonna do a little bit of damage back to that Garchomp as well. Garchomp Dragon Claw. Oh no, I don't know if it's gonna pick it up. No, it's down to the red, and the Rough Skin's gonna return. He's gonna London loses his Garchomp. Kota's still hanging on. Oh my gosh, this is huge. Aegislash gonna get to attack here. Free shot on Kangaskhan. Out in the open. Goes into blade form here. Flash Cannon. 90 hit points. Oh my gosh, 5-0. This is huge. Kota flipping the script.
Kota taking pretty strong lead right now. Considering the fact that he already lost a Mega, that Garchomp surviving that Dragon Claw is actually huge because now Kota is at such a pretty big advantage right now, depending on what, of course, London has in the back.
All right, looks like the Aegislash is now going to come out for London. It was a really, really important Pokemon last time for him, and the Rotom.
Yeah, right now that Rotom is going to be pretty important, but at the same time, needs to figure out what it can do against that Zapdos that's still in the back, still waiting in the back. And I think Aegislash and Rotom, if they are not damaged too much, can take on Zapdos one-on-one or two-on-one. So London right now needs to figure out a way to knock out both these Pokemon as soon as possible without taking that much damage.
Yeah, definitely needs to do that. We see the King Shield here from Kota. And the King Shield as well, so not wanting to take any damage here. The Earthquake. Nice, Rotom's Levitate's not going to affect it. All right, Hydro Pump hit. There it is, baby. The Hydro Pump lands on Garchomp. And it's out of here. This is a 2v2.
Zapdos and Aegislash on Kota's side versus Aegislash and Rotom on London's side. Really good prediction right there from London to realize that Garchomp really wanted to knock out that Aegislash and thought that, you know, I need to protect this Aegislash and allow Rotom to be able to knock out that Garchomp. And right now, that definitely paid off because it's 2-on-2 right now in this really close game.
Yeah, this is incredible. I'm about to flip a table over here, man. I can't handle it. This is game 3, guys, of the Juniors World Championship. We see a Thunderbolt from Zapdos into the Aegislash that's in shield form. Really eats it up. Rotom Thunderbolt as well. Oh my gosh, can it fade the substitute though? That's going to be huge. The substitute fades. The substitute does fade. We see the chance here for the Aegislash first. This is big. It's going blade form. Shadow Ball though. Is it going to be enough to get it in shield form? Oh! He picks it up. The Aegislash fades. The Aegislash fades, and a little bit of life back in the leftovers.
That is so unfortunate for London, thinking that that Aegis Slash would be able to hang on for one more turn to pick up that knockout in Aegis Slash, and both players realizing that the key to victory right there is knocking out the Aegis Slash, deciding to double down on the Aegis Slash slots, and that is so unfortunate for London, as right now he has to figure out a way to have Rotom be able to knock out both Zapdos and Aegis Slash.
All right, looks like Aegis Slash is going to go into King Shield form here. The Thunderbolt there from Zapdos going to be chipping away at this Rotom. And a Hydro Pump going back at it, knowing that you most likely see the King Shield. A ton of damage here. All right, getting a little bit of life back up from the leftovers there on Aegis Slash.
Yeah, sticky situation right now for London, because you see that Hydro Pump, Rotom's strongest attack is only going to be able to do 50% to Zapdos, but at the same time, Zapdos can easily just roost it off and heal back that 50%, while Aegis Slash is going to be free to hit that Rotom, wash Rotom back.
Yeah, that is very unfortunate, and exactly like you said, we do see the Roost back up to almost full health. Hydro Pump from Rotom. Again. Oh my gosh, is that a critical hit? Could we see 2 in a row? Is it possible? Could it happen? All right, Aegis Slash going Blade Form, Shadow Ball. They're gonna do some nice neutral damage to this Rotom here. Gonna most likely proc that Citrus Berry that I think we saw earlier. Gonna take it back into the yellow, but almost up to 50%.
And right now, I mean, Zapdos and Aegis Slash staring down this Rotom. This could be it. This could be the final turn if Zapdos and Aegis Slash are able to do enough damage to this Rotom. And it most likely will be. And that's really unfortunate for London, but he played an amazing set if otherwise.
All right, we do actually see a Protect on Zapdos. We see the Protect in the Aegis Slash still in Blade form. Oh, there he goes back. Okay. There it is. Shield form, maybe just getting a little scout off there. And we're going to see the Rotom go with a Thunderbolt, actually, into the
Zapdos slot. Into the Zapdos slot. So really, Rotom trying to take out that Zapdos, seeing if it can actually pick up that knockout, as both of Kota's Pokemon really just decided to protect himself this turn. Didn't want to open himself up to any opportunity to lose this match.
There it is. Oh my gosh, one shot, a critical hit. We have a new world champion. It is going to be Kota Yamamoto from Japan. London Swan, incredible play. Incredible play from both players here.
That was a very exciting set to watch here at the finals of the junior division, and you know, both these players are amazing players. You saw how well they played against each other, and it came down to pretty much the end of it, because it all came down to that Aegis Slash battle. That
was the most intense match. I think I almost snapped this pen. I was so I hit you with the pen a couple of times. Man, when he picked up the feint on that Kangaskhan early on, that was huge, and I was losing it over here.
Right, and usually when you lose your Mega Kangaskhan so early in the battle, you're kind of like thinking to yourself, oh, I'm playing from behind now, but Kota hung in there. He kept playing, and the big knockout right there was definitely that Aegis Slash knockout.